this world. All this world. All this world.
it's not really known that the military have cabin crew.
The sector today is Bryce Norton to Kingston.
And the travelling opportunities are amazing.
My friends always get confused. Tell it we know to do Vegas, Bermuda, Canada,
Washington, China,
Nairobi,
Jamaica,
Greece,
Kenya, Morocco, Afghan, Cyprus.
Every day's different, really. Our passengers are always different.
Generally, you always deal with troop movements, so soldiers going out on exercise, operations.
hello.
Thank you very much.
We're all one big family as well.
It's like a family.
We're just closing up and we'll be good to go very shortly.
Boarding complete. People are amazing who you meet, who you work with.
Pass the life jacket over your head. Pass the longer strap behind your body and connect the buckles together. Tighten the waistband to fit. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft. When you are outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket.
The cabin crew will shortly be serving you with a hot meal.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Every day's a different day.
You get paid a bit more than you would in civilian street.
You have to be up for the travelling aspect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, where the local time is 15:30.
Downtime is very, very sociable. Not just the cabin crew package, it's the Royal Air Force package as well.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Call of Duty Armed Forces 2v2 Community Tournament. We've got with us today me, Matt. We've got Dan off to my right. Say hello. Yep. Yeah, we can hear you fine, mate. We've got members of all three of the Armed Forces here today, with a lot of goings on in the background pre-seeding. We've got seeding that has led up to these ultimately finals tonight that we're going to watch. But the main question that people have been asking is who's going to come out on top? Are we going to see Army victory? Are we going to see Navy victory? Are we going to see the Air Force triumph over them all? I know my money's on. I've got favourites. Yep. Yeah, I've watched the Navy, well, the Maritime eSports play. I've watched the RAF teams play twice, and I've got to say they have got really strong teams. But I've never seen them against each other or against the Army. I know that the Army's got a strong team as well. It'll just be a case of who's going to triumph. Of course, the teams are 2v2, so in regular team elements, the matches that I've seen, search and destroy, none of that. It's going to be 2-on-2, slaying it out, or capturing the objective at the end in the overtime. For our first match, we've got Stuart French and Lighter Toast from Maritime Gaming versus Roger B and Liam Con 94 from the Army eSports. Once again, I haven't seen these two teams play together, or I haven't even seen the two that are on the teams play together. So I think we're all in for a nice little treat, I'd say. Yeah, very much exclusive. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to see people taking the time, getting a bit of run and gun in there. I'm sure throughout the rounds they'll vary. Obviously, people going for tactics, trying to predict what each other's teams are going to be doing. But we'll see. little bit of info on the first team, Lighter Toast, with its KD ratio of 1.09 and a win ratio of 1.03. Preferencing ARs, well, I don't think we're going to be seeing much AR action in this gunfight game mode, but it will be it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to using the shotguns, pistols, and the SMGs as well, if we get to have a little look at them ones as well. Yeah, 100% agree. SMGs very much a table turner. Yes, we got. Okay, no problems there. We'll try and get that sorted out, the sound issues. For Rodri B, with a KD of 2.18 and a win-loss of 1.16, a little bit higher than Lighter Toast there. And he's been playing Call of Duty for several years and taken part in competitive games, which we don't have the information on Lighter Toast, but let's say that Rodri B has the experience of the competitive scenario way and above his head. He's had that before. He's going to know how to react. He's less likely to crumble under pressure. But given some of the Lions League games that have happened, we had clear favourites in some of them matches, and it came right down to the last round of the Search and Destroy in the final match. And it'll be interesting to see what we can get out of that one. I've also got some stats on Liam Con, with the highest KD in the lobby of 1.49, which killed to death. We usually wouldn't worry about talking about if we were in terms of the Lions League competitive rules. Obviously, we'd have win-loss and how much time you spend on the objective. But with only 2 other players on the map, kill death is going to play a high. It's going to be a very important factor in these games. Yeah, definitely. Again though, we've got Liam Con favourite in the assault rifle, which I don't think we're going to be seeing much of in these 2v2 gunfights. So again, it'll be interesting to see how they adapt. Of course, usually playing 5 on the team, 5v5 with the CDL rule sets, they can be mounting the objects with their rifles with any weapon they have actually. We're mounting the corners if they're sitting back, waiting for someone to come around the corners, which you can't do in CDL, which we used to play. So it'll be interesting to see the new mechanic for them being introduced and allowed in this tournament. Oh yeah, there's no doubt these matches are going to be entertaining. I'm sure I'm going to be bouncing around on my chair. No matter who's doing what, I'll be there. You ready? Wanted to jump into the action myself. So yeah, bit of background on myself. I play for Sapper's team, Royal Engineers, in the 5v5 Lions League tournaments. I'm in the B team. So you wouldn't have seen me yet, which is probably for the best because I'm not the most talented player. But having that said, I have seen and played against some of these guys that are going to be playing tonight, and they are a different level. It's absolutely insane. Some of the stuff we're going to see, I hope, will reflect that level of skill that some of these players bring. We're still not. It's a shame. Not to worry. I'll have a quick sip. And then let's have a little looky. So for the first game, we've got the Maritime. Yes. Hold on, let me double check. Yes, we've got the Maritime game in the form of Stuart French and Light Toast. Stuart French, I'm not sure if he's going to be displayed as his name as that or as Charlie G. We'll yet to see on that one. But then with the Army, we've got Roger B and Liam Conn. I want to know, just purely off of what I've just told you, what are we going to be expecting, and who do you think is going to come out on top? And if we're still having mic issues, I can relay that information back to the viewers watching. Okay. We'll try and resolve those issues as soon as we can. Oh. Not heard anything from the game host at the moment. Yeah, one thing that one of the players did mention in their little bio that they sent to me was that they love everything about the current Call of Duty, but they wish the servers had changed a little bit for the better. Oh, we seem to be jumping into the first game. You see, we've got guys going down the left-hand side on the Coalition, which is the Army for this moment. Light Toast getting the first shot off, though, with Roger B probing that little top area on the bridge. Looking to see if he can pop someone at the top of there. Light Toast waving in and out of his sights. Roger B getting a few shots off still, but missing.
Okay. Right, so, looks, can the stream hear me now? Is that better?
That'd be good to have you back.
I expect. Okay, right, I'm back in. Okay.
Back in time just for the first blood.
First blood. SMG's getting used solidly at this point.
We'd love to see the SMGs implemented.
Nice little slide there into a hill.
We'd love to see the SMGs introduced, and it appears the Army are very happy to see that as well.
It seems he was a bit off with his aiming at the point. He seemed like he thought it was going to come from the other direction.
Yeah, well, half of this game, because of the small maps, is a lot about prediction. A lot about the footsteps as well. You'd be able to hear the footsteps.
He peeked long there and he got tagged. It's unfortunate.
Ooh. That we're a man down in the Maritime game in front.
2v1 straight away.
This is where I want to see some big plays from Lighter Toast.
Big plays. He's currently crouching. He's sneaking around. Solid snaking it. No, he's been spotted. Oh, he gets the tag. 1v1. Yeah, brilliant.
And right about now, I say Roger needs to keep his composure. And he does.
Clutch. Absolute clutch.
Bringing in second round for the Army.
Unlucky there from Lighter Toast. He played well.
Yeah, it's the right thing, dominating the high ground. That bridge is a major turning point. You can grab hold of it early on.
So we got two people with a scope. We've got a person with a scope there with a double barrel.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if the slug rounds are on, or if they're actually firing buckshots across the map.
I can't imagine buckshot being too effective at that range. Oh,
a little bit of a kerfuffle there.
We got to some pistol play there.
He goes down to Liam Conn.
Oh, looks like there's going to be a frack. Oh, I didn't see that, but it looks like Toast.
Yeah. Hard to go from down the stairs. Nice big splatter on the back of the wall.
Oh, at that range, you got no chance.
Ooh.
Ooh, long tag. Didn't quite kill him though.
No. So about third health left. And of course, no health regeneration on this game mode.
Walked straight into his crosshairs there. That's unlucky.
Very well anticipated there by Frenchy. Roger B doing well to dominate this high ground area.
Absolutely. Oh, Thompson doesn't really clear the room properly. He's
completely missed him. Frenchy on the underdog side. Yeah, it's just the health, I think. Yeah, maybe he could have sponged one of them if it hit him in the legs. But at that range with a double barrel shotgun, he didn't have a chance in hell.
Good use of the double barrel shotgun. I wouldn't think that would be a shotgun to be used.
But you'll see some absolutely ridiculous setups in Gunfight. I've had a Desert Eagle with a 3x scope on the top of it and a laser. Obviously, premium sniping material.
Some slow shots there, but oh no. Took too many hits from the first fight, wasn't able to recover.
Yeah. Main thing, if the timer does run out, we've got 40 seconds per round before the overtime flag spawns in. And if no one catches the overtime flag, it goes down to who has the most health on the team.
I see. So it looks like
interesting.
everyone's favouring the pistol at the minute. Frenchie taking high ground.
Yeah.
Gonna have our
Nice.
first...
Oh, well played by Liam Con there. Throwing knives in the arsenal today as well.
Very nice. 2 shots to the head there. Ooh.
Level Pagans, but the coalition in the form of the army taking the 6th round. And I'd say a very fast-paced start to that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 2v2 is very, very fast-paced, but
yeah,
the action's there. That's all you need.
Especially with the map, the stair sets on both sides of the map and the big bridge across the middle. Some long lines of sight, and then some very confined areas that can produce a lot of exciting moments.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. So then, who've got up for the second match? Before we find out, we'll go to a quick break.
مهنة محلل استخباراتي اللغوي ليست مهنة عادية. فنحن أصحاب هذه المهنة نمثل الآذان الصاغية التي تحافظ على أمننا جميعاً. تتطلب هذه المهنة تركيزاً ووقتاً ومثابرة. أصبحت شخصاً لم أظن مطلقاً أن أكونه يوماً ما. الأمر أكبر من مجرد الاستماع، إذ يتعلق بالثقافات التي ستتفاعل معها ووجهات النظر التي ستكونها. تقاضيت أجراً للتحول من شخص ليس لديه خبرة إلى ما أنا عليه الآن خلال 18 شهراً فقط. وفي الوقت الحالي استخدم هذه اللغة لأساعد في اتخاذ القرارات التي تنقذ الأرواح في أقل من الثانية لتكون الغلبة لنا.
So, does this sound like an ordinary job to you?
really enjoyed that one. A little bit one-sided though, wouldn't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah, we would like to see a bit more engagement through both the pair on the other team.
Yeah.
Unless you've got anything else to add, we'll move on to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so roster here: Shuffers and Fluff RE for the Army, and Alex D 1989 and Corsa for the RAF.
Come on then, let's go.
Who do you think the favourites are for your personal opinion? Actually,
my personal opinion are the Reapers for the RAF.
I wonder why. I can see your T-shirt there.
Yeah, I am a supporter, but I wish best of luck to both sides. To both sides, definitely.
Yeah, may the best team win.
Yeah, definitely.
Having played with both Fluff and Shuff, I believe they have a strong bond. They've been playing together for a while.
It's all about communication, though, isn't it? When they're in game, it's talking to each other, and it is very obvious as well that when people aren't communicating in game, to how quickly the games can end.
Yeah. A little bit of info from the Army side of things. Shuffers sporting a 0.97 KD. I know he's been working to get that up to 1. Hasn't quite made it yet. He's been playing casually on Xbox for a few years, and he's been in the Royal Engineers team in the first season of Lions League. That was his first experience at competitive gameplay. And
thrown in at the deep end then.
Yeah, it sounds like a good one though, because the Engineers did come out on top for the first season.
Yeah.
That's what we'd like to see, from my point of view, as an engineer myself. Fluff, however, 1.3 KD, a lot higher, and a win-loss of 2.14. Not seen a win-loss that high for a very long time.
No, that's pretty good going, that.
Yeah. I see, we jump straight into the next match. Right, let's have a look. Alex D and Corsa on the Coalition side.
I find the best thing to do is to stay low on this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a fan of the gunfight game mode?
I am, yeah. Don't hide in corners.
Oh, that was a nice little move there by Shuffers there. Taking out both teammates from the
very
strong
side. Straight away on the first round.
I think it's important to get them get the movement going after the first kill's been made.
One thing that I've learned with the RAF is that when they communicate together and they learn about the other team and the way they play as well, because they tend to go to the same place every time. So it'd be interesting to see if they do the same.
Yeah, 100%. Can't wait to see if RAF can pull this one back. Of course, going down to Fluff there though, and Fluff making another move.
Very strong.
Brilliant little manoeuvre there.
It's all about the slide and shoot, isn't it?
Oh,
Getting there first.
Plenty of rash movements. Well, not rash. What's a better word for that?
Smooth.
Snappy, smooth and snappy.
I'm not a fan of a pistol, No, or the single fire.
Fully automatic's the way forward.
He knows he's there.
Yeah, we've Flush's established that one of them still spawn.
He's injured.
Also fallen.
They're very strong, aren't they?
Yeah, it's the they're both from the RE team. They've got that communication going on. They've got the chemistry.
Yeah, you can see that. It's definitely a good match. Definitely.
But there's still room for the RAF to come back.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure they can though just yet. Their communication is potentially not quite there.
Maybe you've anti-jinxed them there.
Oh, look at that!
Very well played.
Improvising. Bring it back. Yeah, change their gameplay a little bit.
Very much. Oh, interesting weapon swap here.
Sometimes holding back as well. Holding back and letting them come to you.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't got much experience on this game mode, but I know for a fact that everyone's got their different tactics up their sleeves.
Yes, definitely.
Actually supporting a Deagle. Be interesting to see what he can do with that. With one of the other players just on the other side of the wall.
He senses he's there. Yep.
That's very well. Good game sense.
1v1.
Oh yeah, Fluff's been taken out on the other side. Sorry,
Yeah.
Course has been taken out on the other side.
Alex and Shuffer's left. See.
And the overtime flag comes out.
Gotta get it.
3 seconds to capture.
Oh.
Oh, what's we seen there?
That was a battle. He was hurt.
That was, yeah, it's very much a head-on collision. But Shuffers came out just on top.
Making sure that they got the overtime flag. It's
Oh
game
yeah,
over then, isn't it?
3 seconds to capture on that overtime flag, which is a long time to be standing out in the open.
Very.
XD getting some hits, flashbanged as well.
The RAF were pushing forward, but they're holding back again now, and it looks like it's
very,
flipped.
Very adaptable.
Very quick.
These rounds are flying past.
They are.
Fluff getting the last hit just before Alex D can run through that door.
That's. I'm surprised at how quick it's going. You know, actually.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, long range battles with this M13, M14.
Do you like to use a scope? Are you?
No, I'm very much an iron sights type of guy.
Yeah, I'm the same as well. I'm not a fan of a scope.
Especially in a run and gun environment where it will affect your aim down sight speed, your movement, just fire speed.
Yeah.
Also with a beautiful little deagle kill and fluffer. And Shuffers returning that to Alex, leaving a 1v1 at long range unless they close this gap.
Oh.
It's there. It's a little bit slower than the trigger finger.
Them single shot. It's hard if you don't get it first time. Look at that.
Beautiful little play there. Denying the win for the army this round.
That was a gun battle then.
That was very good, I must say. I think I'd have cracked under that pressure.
I wonder if the RAF can pull it back. I'd like to think so.
Part of me wants to see a 5-5 in that scoreline before the end. And Shuff falling first.
I think Shuffers is pushing a bit too quickly, allowing the RAF there to spot him quicker.
Yeah, I agree actually. I'm about to get pincered.
Yeah.
Just didn't know what to do there.
He didn't know.
Guys coming from either end.
Although I'm not quite sure what he was doing facing the wall.
Maybe like the brickwork. It's getting closer to that 5-5 scoreline. Proving to be a very interesting match. Got the 12 gauge shotguns out now, the double barrels, and a pistol.
I'm more of a kilo. I like my assault rifle.
There we go. That wraps up the match. 6-3 to the army.
The RAF tried. They tried the hardest.
They tried.
It was a deserved win.
And to be honest, if they got into their flow a bit earlier, I think they could have taken that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Very entertaining game.
It was.
I love that one. However, Shuffs and Fluff moving through into the quarterfinals.
What a name.
We might not be the last we hear from Alex and Corsa, because they are going to be in a lower bracket round. They could progress their way and end up in the finals to see them again.
I'd like to think they would be able to.
Yeah, once they got into their flow, they seem like a very tough duo to beat.
Yeah, definitely. They got their communication up at the end, just unfortunately it was just a bit too little too late.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, moving on to the third game. We got Omtelski and number one Welsh fan. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But before we find out who's on the opposition side, we're going to cut to a quick break.
you're part of a unique regiment.
We're always prepared.
We train hard to do a special role.
But we might not be who you think we are.
We are the force that protects the force. We are the RF regiment.
But don't get us wrong.
We've all got something we're good at.
And you might have some of the skills we need.
Maybe you can see things that others can't.
And if you don't mind working late or standing around,
maybe you've got what it takes to be an RAF regiment gunner.
Find your force in the RAF.
Guys, welcome back to just before the third game in the Armed Forces 2v2 battle. With me for this third game I've got James.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Sweet too, mate. What are we thinking about this next lineup? We've got Bontelsky and number one Welsh fan against IR Noon V2 and Verzi OP.
I mean, I'd like to see something that goes on a little bit more than just 6 to 8 rounds at the minute. Obviously, the Maritime lads have been struggling, I think, with the pace that the Army and the RAF guys have been playing at. But obviously, as a newly established team and everything, they're sort of getting together. They're working really well. And obviously, we've got a couple of rounds at the end as well there.
Yeah, definitely want to see a 5-5 scoreline before the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. It'd be good as well because it just proves then when you're getting towards the end of it that you can the guys can play for that length of time and that they're not bottling the pressure basically.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if I'd be the same in their situation.
I'm not too bad. I have my moments, but I tend to fluff more than I clutch. So
yeah, very familiar with that one. So from Montelski, we've got AR preference. We haven't seen many ARs pop out. We've only seen the FR 9, whatever it is, FR 556 pop out, and that's a burst rifle at most.
I mean, I think it's always difficult in gunfight because the preference of guns, you never get the same attachments that you'd make yourself, or
100%.
you're in very short, sharp engagements, and you're trying to work out what you've got, what kit you've got. We've not seen many people use like their throwing knives in one of the rounds.
No.
When you were fighting against weaker pistols, and not realising that the shotgun that had the scope on had slug shells in, so it was a long-range shotgun instead of like uptight and personal.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, let's jump into this one. We've got a change of map. Looks like we're in a woods environment. Lots of foliage to dive and dodge around.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more difficult as well because you can't always see people clearly. It's not as many clear lines of sights as on the other map.
Definitely. Montelski taking the name of Tommy in this one, and number one Welsh fan taking Welsh Raspberry.
They're doing really well there at the back. I think it's the RAF team. Well, they were obviously before they started getting shot. They were controlling the middle well was a big important bit here as well.
Used to the tacticals that the coalition get one back there.
I mean, I'd even looked at using the Deagle potentially here for the range.
Last engagement there ended very swiftly. No time to pull out that Deagle.
Obviously, the SMGs are working well for the guys.
SMGs are working well, especially with the holographic sight on. Gives it a little bit extra view range.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to get used to all the different attachments that you're going to get. It's not something that I'd probably prefer. I know you were saying earlier you prefer iron sights. I run iron sights on most of my guns.
Yeah.
I just think it's quicker and easier. There's less to obstruct your vision.
Yeah, delaying that aim down sight speed as well. The sights obviously being a bit heavier. But one thing I did notice there was the utilisation of jumping around the corners to get that camera angle on faster. Oh, last little engagement here. He's going to come out on top. Coalition.
Lovely little clutch there, and that's the beauty of the high ground there. I mean, he saw him second.
And the little tactical jump as well.
Yeah, that box I don't think really helps there either.
I just threw him off getting that headshot. Switch to the weapons. What we got this time?
We've got an EBR and I believe that's the Kilo that they're using.
Does look like a little Kilo symbol in the bottom, and a Semtex being thrown over there. Is that a flashbang or a stun grenade? Oh, fallen victim to a Semtex as well.
Oh.
Very quick round.
And it seems to be the guys that are pushing up over the half map point that are getting like early dominancy. And
less of a place for the other team to manoeuvre about in.
Yeah, something that I haven't really seen. I think we saw it a little bit from the first team that players actually sticking together to try and make it two 2v1s instead of a 1v1 and a 1v1.
Yeah, so amazing point that some of these players could be considering. Pulling down, because obviously 2v1, you've got twice the firepower going down, especially if it's a single fire weapon or a bolt action.
Yeah, definitely, and you're more likely to get the trade-off as well. If you're both pushing against the same person, even if one of you does die, it's still a 1v1 the other side, and you're likely to have your second player at full health as well.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of this shotgun is, but it's absolutely horrific in my opinion. Now would be the perfect time to be doing the 2-on-1 tactics.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're
slow
looking... Oh, nice.
That was very well coordinated. Very well coordinated attack.
I mean, yeah, them 2-on-1s just give you so much room. They just give you, even if you both end up taking a little bit of damage, so it's then another 2-on-1 instead of just another 1-on-1.
Yeah, still 2 targets to hit. So come into what could be the final round if the Allegiants don't manage to pull this one off. Sitting back as Oz comes around the flank, he's going to get the jump on Welsh Raspberry. He hasn't seen him.
Wow.
He kind of falls down. Glaring mistakes. But Tommy and Welsh Raspberry sticking together on the left-hand side of their side of the map. And they're going to use the number advantage now.
Just for me here, if I was Tommy and Welsh Raspberry, I'd definitely be looking to get someone up on height and someone else holding that middle lane. You've just let Nooney take all the advantage on the map there by coming straight towards the objective.
I played that very well there, the Allegiance.
And as I say that, obviously they get round and they get behind him and get a nice kill there.
Yeah. Put himself in the container ready for the objective to appear, but then only limiting himself to 2 ways of getting out of the place. Right, let's see if they can replicate that in this round.
Looks like they've split up straight from the start here and are taking it quite cautiously.
Yeah, X16s with the silencer and no secondary weapon. Just a flashbang and a Semtex.
That Semtex has got some nice damage off on both of them. The first one, and obviously taking a kill there on Oz.
Oz is going to be fuming that he's fallen victim to that twice. And Nooney is left to pick up the scraps.
Oh, he's
a
gone
few
for the
shots
push
up
there.
there. What a high success rate with his hits. Nooney and Tommy fight out at the end. Oh, unlucky from Nooney there.
I mean, he did all the work there to get them both. He did really well because he'd got them both under the health threshold, so he'd actually got the health advantage, I think, for the flag at the end.
Yeah, maybe he was playing the long game there. Well, we've yet to come down to a proper overtime buzzer beater.
I mean, it's going to be difficult in today because you've literally got it's best of one. You've got to adapt to so many different people and play styles. You've got people that are quite passive, and then in the next game they could become a really aggressive pair, and you've got to work that out within a few rounds.
Yeah, 100% agree. Everyone's got to be versatile in their movements and their game style.
I think Tommy's got a good few shots off here, but I think his days are numbered, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going for a cheeky knife at the end.
Very well played. One rushing, one staying back for Oz. Clutching that victory at the end there.
Nice. That's
bringing the final score to 6-2. So, just as an overview of that one, what do you think the Reds could have done to make themselves a bit less prone to taking the first blood, getting the last man down, and all that stuff?
I mean, the 2 rounds that they worked together on and they stuck together, they did very well. Obviously, it came down to Nooney nearly taking advantage of that at the end. But actually, they did really well to hold the 2 rounds that they won. They both attacked together, and I think that's something, especially in 2v2, is making them, like I said, making them small engagements, getting them over and done with quickly, and making it 2v1s instead of a 1v1 and a 1v1.
Yeah, 100%, especially with only two blokes in each team.
Yeah, exactly.
The numbers advantage at the start of that first blood makes a hell of a lot more of a difference than it would, say, in a 5v5 search and destroy match.
Yeah, definitely. Again, like I say, the pace of the games, they're so quick that if you're not on top of one player or you don't realise who the stronger player is and try and target them, you're going to struggle throughout the whole game.
Lovely job and stuff. Right, we've got the roster for game 4. Got Slinky Cheese Dog and David BR against Barbecue Dob and Jam and Joel. Before we jump into the game, who do you think's got this? Have you seen any of these guys play?
So they're all my boys. They're all Maritime boys.
All Maritime boys.
I don't have favourites. I can't pick anyone. They're all good players. They all have their specialists with certain guns. I think, again, it depends on how much they've been listening when we've been practicing, to be honest with you, to see. It'd be interesting to see if they both try and adopt a 2v2, like 2 2-on-1s, or if they go for the all guns blazing approach. But I wish them all the best of luck, and then it'd be nice to actually see a Maritime team get through to the next round.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, we got one on each team who prefer the SMGs, and one on each team who prefer the ARs. One of them opted in for the FAL, which is a bit of a strange one for me.
I mean, they're good at using all sorts of guns. I know, especially Jam and Joel loves his SMGs, and Dob also likes ARs, and they complement each other very well when they play. And again, the same with Dave and Slinky Cheese Dog. They both complement each other really well when they play. So it'll be interesting to see, and they all know each other really well as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on.
Extra little competitive edge on each other there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's worth noting that all 4 of these guys have a KD above 1.21, sorry. So that's quite... It's not an easy feat to achieve.
No, it's not. And definitely when you see them play in a minute, you'll see how they're all good players. It's unfortunate that they've been drawn against each other this early on.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously having the early losses with the other Maritime squads, it's literally going to be whoever wins this is carrying the whole of the Maritime through the other rounds.
They will have a second chance in the lower bracket.
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be interesting to see if they make it through, and then maybe we could have an all Maritime final. Who knows?
Well, hopefully that would be the dream one day.
Just get you jumping up and down in your chair cheering.
Yeah, I'd be going mental.
Beautiful. So, in terms of the Maritime Esports squad,
yeah,
where do you fit into this?
So currently, at the minute, I'm the captain of the team. I think mainly because I don't like to keep my mouth shut when I'm playing. I think there's other players definitely that are coming up through that are more capable. But I think for the minute, we were looking at, when we had a discussion about it, a consistent player that's going to be there, willing to put the work in, you know, watch the streams back, find out where we sort of went wrong. We played, I believe it was the Signals a couple of weeks ago during their COVID stream.
Oh yeah, either one. Yeah.
I think we lost narrowly on Hardpoint and Domination, and we absolutely blitzed the Search and Destroy. It was really good. It was really good to see actually. We've been practicing since, knowing that respawn games are a little bit of our weakness, and just knowing like map rotations and things. But I've left the boys this week to stick with their 2v2 stuff, and we're going to start smashing that out. And hopefully be a lot more competitive in the 5v5 games as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that input. We're going to cut to a short break.
Thank you very much for having me.
No worries. We'll see you again soon.
See you soon.
Ah, so you like figuring stuff out?
Huh?
Come on. So, reckon you can solve this? You cracked it yet?
Yeah.
Alright, clever clogs. Can you get all this done? Whoa!
Sorry!
Easy. Let's see what else you got. Are you any good at listening? Then get a load of this. Sorry.
¿Qué vas a hacer al respecto? Y ahora...
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Or maybe you're more her. She's bossing it.
Maybe 2 more here? Everyone take their seats.
Okay, you got that down. But maybe you're more protective. Try protecting space.
Possible satellite breakup. Get me to Space Operations Center. Copy.
Or maybe you're more chill. Chill enough to fly that?
Me? Fly that thing? No! This thing!
Everyone's got that one thing they were born to do. Find your force in the RAF.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. So before the break, we discussed that there was a strong Maritime versus Maritime roster here, in the forms of Slinky Cheese Dog David and Barbecue Dog and Jam and Joel. All, of course, representing Maritime eSports. All 4 currently serving members of the Royal Navy. And from Slinky Cheese Dog himself, I think his words were, we've got a very talented roster. So it'd be good to see this game here.
Yeah, it's interesting because Maritime are, I'd say that they were the underdogs of this competition. They're not very well established, but some of the plays we've seen from them have actually been solid. They give some teams that have been playing for a long time a run for their money, I think.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see. It's just a shame that we have to pitch the 2 Maritime teams against each other.
I hate to see it, but at the same time, what's a game without a bit of intense rivalry?
It's going to give it a bit of flair. I can sense that much. They're each going to know. Bear in mind, they've probably been practicing for this for at least a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're going to be practicing together. They're going to be watching each other's game, like each other's play styles, and some of them are going to know where their mates are going to be going.
Oh yeah. Like you were saying before, like just the team talk is absolutely key in this. You need to know where you are, where you're dominating. Just even information. Oh, it looks like we're going into the game.
Looks like we are. A different map that we haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, nice new change of
ranges,
scenery.
it seems. Yeah, nice flat ground, no real high ground advantages. You see Jam and Joel and Barbecue Dog both heading around to the left side.
Seems to have a shotgun in it. Not doing too much long range. Looks like we're going to pistols.
A little bit of a probing to see where the other team are.
Yeah, there seems to be pot shots at this point. Oh,
a little bit of damage taken there. David Brown going to down to Jam and Joel.
He's pushing with the shotgun and tags him. It was a good push.
Good push. Oh my god, that was.
Oh, he just dominated.
I'm very impressed with that maneuver.
Nice. I mean, it pays to be a bit ballsy at some points.
Quick switch to get that little bit of damage difference with the is it the Renetti there? And then back to the shotgun for that final hit.
It's an interesting combo of weapons. With the you're relying on your pistol for long range.
Yeah, I'll stand corrected. It's M1 911 like that. Very reserved players, both of these teams.
He seems to be trying to hold it in the bag. He seems to be trying to will the other team onto their side of the map.
Yeah, hoping for a push, I think. The coalition side things.
Smoke's gone up, hopefully.
Smoke's gone up, and Slinky Cheese Dog's flanking around the back. And Jam and Joel, Barbecue Dog, not really paying much attention to that.
No.
Jam's popped on now.
Looks like David Brown takes a tag. Kills.
Very accurate for long range.
Yeah,
that's
very
C4
accurate.
as well.
Throws the C4 and then goes around the back with a shotgun. Amazing play.
That was a great utilisation there of the equipment that they have in their arsenal.
Fortunately, he sees it a bit too late before he gets the chance to go there. Oh, looks like we got some scopes now.
3.25 hybrid scope with a red dot. Maybe Brown up for the long range scope and taking
that
down
corner peek. Corner peek was textbook.
Really good. Especially one thing I just noticed there, the barrel on the M4 extending the range damage.
Yeah, it looks. This map looks like it's got quite a few avenues of fire.
Yeah, it can really be utilised on them longer side channels.
It looks like we're not going to see much pushing. Looks like people are going to be staying quite reserved, staying to the side. I say that, and BBQ is going down the side.
He is. It'd be nice to see a bit more aggression from Joel and Barbecue Dub.
He's on his own. Gets tagged. He knows they're around there somewhere. He doesn't know truly where.
This is where your mind starts playing tricks on you. You start thinking you're seeing them coming around from the side.
Oh, absolutely.
Start panicking a little bit. Drops to the floor and ultimately gets taken out. I don't call it prone for no reason.
He just got caught with his pants down there. That's all. Happens.
Very unlucky.
Looks like it's pistols and knives.
Oh, throwing knife being pulled.
Oh,
very unlucky on the first throw. And the second throw's missed as well. Joel not doing very well with his accuracy.
You see, there's not much movement. They see each other and they seem to stick to the same place. It'd be nice to see them move around a bit more.
Oh, unlucky with the peek there for David.
peeks his head and gets taken off.
Right, what are we seeing?
Looks like they were.
Contains.
Looks like they're waiting for the flag.
Young Joel, on the last slither of health. One tag and he's down.
He thinks he's just gonna. Oof.
There it is.
A smart play from him though, waiting to see him go for the flag.
It was very clever. Unfortunately, didn't pay off right at the start. But then Keen Eye found him in the tunnel.
There's some very good game awareness in this match. Very good.
100%. Especially when they're taking it slow, they'll be able to hear the footsteps coming from either side of them.
Most people don't think that's a factor. Like CS:GO, that's an absolute factor, but it seems to be really paying off for them right now.
It's a huge part of the game now in Modern Warfare. Is he going to get that final hit with the throwing knife? Both exchanging.
So, seems to tag him on the back.
Best of it gets it. Brings us to 5-1.
That's the thing. Like one person they planted, the other one tried to move around, and he got the advantage on him. That's the key. It's match point.
As I was saying before, the footsteps have become a real indicating important factor in this game. Not so prevalent in the last Call of Duties, but now you get guys with 17-kilogram headsets with the subwoofers on, just so they can hear you from the other side of the map.
But, it seems to have gone for a respawn. Oh, good tag. Good tag.
Very well executed by the coalition team.
It was a clean sweep there. That was expert.
Not really giving Joel a chance to move out the way, especially with the rapid fire of them SMGs.
Impressive game.
Very much so. Although there's going to be this outcome anyway. Maritime eSports moving forward in the round.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah,
who would have guessed? No, good teams.
What do we like to see more from the losing team in that?
Some movement. They seem to stay more. They seem to plant their feet as soon as they saw someone. If they just fired a few shots and moved a bit more, I reckon they would have had a bit more chance to tag a bit more.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. It'd have been nice to see a bit more rushing. Maybe if even it contradicts what I was saying earlier about the 2v1 situations. If one of them flanked down the side whilst the other one was drawing the fire to the other side of the map.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Cover and fire.
Yeah.
You taught it. It doesn't really affect you in game, but
no.
Yeah, just a bit more movement. There would have been a lot more different outcomes there.
Drawing the fire. People obviously getting kill hungry in these games, knowing it's being broadcasted.
Oh, absolutely.
And to show off a bit. Hopefully it doesn't pay off.
I do agree with you though. A bit more pushing. Maybe there would have been some better outcomes there. It's good to be reserved, but it's not at the same time. That's cool.
If it falls in your favour, say why not do it? But every round, I think they were starting to become a bit predictable. And
I'd say they were following the same points. It was like I said, they were following the same points. They were planting their feet, and they were all over them.
I think we're going to go for a little break there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Cool.
And see who's next.
See who's next.
It's not really known that the military have cabin crew.
The sector today is Bryce Norton to Kingston.
And the travelling opportunities are amazing.
My friends always get confused. But we're out to do Vegas, Bermuda, Canada,
Washington, China,
Nairobi,
Jamaica,
Greece,
Kenya, Morocco, Afghan, Cyprus.
Every day's different, really.
Our passengers are always different.
Generally, you always deal with troop movements, so soldiers going out on exercise, operations.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
We're all one big family as well.
Which is it's like a family.
We're just closing up and that will be good to go very shortly.
Boarding complete. People are amazing who you meet, who you work with.
Pass the life jacket over your head. Pass the longer strap behind your body and connect the buckles together. Tighten the waistband to fit. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft. When you are outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket.
The cabin crew will shortly be serving you with a hot meal.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Every day's a different day.
You get paid a bit more than you would in Civilian Street.
You have to be up for the travelling aspect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, where the local time is 15:30.
Downtime is really, very sociable. Not just the cabin crew package, it's the Royal Air Force package as well.
Hi guys, welcome back to what is now the quarterfinals of the Armed Forces 2v2 Championship. Well, it's moving on quite swiftly, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's nice, smooth games and clear winners so far as well, actually.
Yeah, maybe as we get further on into these rounds, the scores will get a bit closer.
I would like to see a 5-all score, the decider. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see it in this next game. The next game consisting of Roger B and Liam Con from the Army, both of the Raw Signals, and the other team, Givo AES and Kieran AES, both Royal Engineers who also play together in the Army eSports team.
Oh wow!
What do we have to think about that?
That's some competitiveness right there. They're going to be going for each other.
Especially since the last time that the four met in the Lions League Season 1, it was a very close rivalry. They were the two top teams by quite a long distance.
Oh wow!
Battling out, and the Signals just fallen short of the Engineers on their final match.
Must have been a deserved win though. They fought for it.
It was beautiful gameplay. I hope we see some of that now as we load in to Hill, I think the map is called.
Yep. Going low is a good idea on this one. Having one high, one low.
One high, one low. Seems to be the tactic they've both gone for, apart from Roger B, they're dropping down. And we get a pop with the grenade. Kieran's still on the back with the X16. He did fall to the grenade.
Yep.
That was very well placed.
He's not staying in one place.
No, he's proper jumping about all over the place.
He doesn't want to be caught, does he?
No, he definitely does not. Yeah, we're hopping around like a bunny. It's a very valid tactic, though.
It is, it works.
Some of the lads have the scuff controllers with the paddles on the back. Definitely 100% the way forward. If you're watching this and you want to improve, 100% invest in a scuff controller if you've got the dedication for it.
Can't say I have.
You find yourself jumping around in no time. Or adopt the claw technique. Claw technique's another one people use.
Yeah.
Wrapping the index finger around, tapping the X button to jump. Or
wow, that was
quick.
That was quick. I was just about to say that one of them had gone down the middle whilst the other one held back, but it was over and done with so quickly.
Very calmly dealt with there by Signals lads.
Maybe they need to change where they're going to. Maybe they're figuring it out already.
Yeah, maybe the weapon swap will induce some of that change now. Wow! Almost simultaneous executions there.
Yeah.
I couldn't have told you just by seeing it with my own eyes which one of them went down first.
No, I couldn't either. They were both taken out at the same time.
Signals dropping back.
Liam seems to be opting for the same tactics of where he's staying.
Yeah, maybe that will play into his hands or be his downfall.
Yeah. He's the only one left. His side.
Given that, Kieran must have known where he was.
Yeah. The thing is, they're not quiet guns, are they? You know.
And neither are their feet. on that wooden surface up the top. And going through that container, all you can hear is clang, 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 bash, bash, bash. And it's really going to play into the hands of the guys down the side.
I wonder if you can actually get on top of the containers on this map.
Liamcon not moving there. Oh, yeah, he's up and about now.
Yeah. They're going for the middle, but they're sticking together.
They're playing to their hands. 2v1 situations.
Oh.
Wow. That was over.
They're very strong.
Givo's vast superior aim compared to both the Signals players from that little bout there.
Yeah.
What weapons are they carrying at the moment?
Hopefully, Liam can bring it back with his teammate.
Kieran utilising his Semtex there.
He damaged him.
That was very well played by Roger B using the stun grenade.
Definitely. They're just moving so swiftly. They're not messing around at all.
100% communication. Both in the same kill cam. Very entertaining. Yeah, but the communication is going to be on point. They're going to be screaming at each other down this microphone.
Yeah, it's like they know not to carry on forward to turn around because the map's so small. They're making sure that they haven't come around the back of them.
Yeah.
So they're flipping themselves 180.
Yeah, what I'd like to see here is Liam Con and Roger B taking these guys to the last round, riding some top class entertainment.
They're definitely using the Semtex to their advantage.
Getting us on the edge of our seats. Down to Liam Con to bring this one back. Give Sigs a chance. Done one of them.
Gibbo and Liam. They haven't hit each other yet, have they? They haven't seen each other.
Both at full health. Neither truly knows where the next one is.
The key is obviously they know to keep moving, don't stay still.
100%. The overtime flag's gone up. He spotted Gibbo's head. Gone for the flash, but he's got himself.
See if you can spot him. There we go.
Ending with the most health. Might be down to the fact that he stunned himself. Gibbo with 7 kills.
Gibbo did very well then.
Dominating the scene. Jumping around like a crazy bunny rabbit.
It's a skill that works though.
Yeah.
It's something that I always rage at.
Yeah, if you can't beat him, join him.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Work.
Maybe I need to take some lessons from them.
Yeah, maybe. So that leaves Gibbo and Kieran are moving on to the semi-finals. And Rodri and Liam, I'm not sure if they're dropping down to lower brackets. Be interesting to see if they do.
Yeah, see if they can make their way back up again.
I think they will. Get confirmation on that for you guys for the next game.
Brilliant.
What would we like to see more from the Signals guys there?
For me, I didn't feel like their communication was there. I felt like they were running and gunning, and I know it's the objective of the game, but sometimes working together, sticking together, you know, they can. Well, if they split off, it's, you know, they're on their own. They've got no backup.
They might have a chance to do that now because I've just been told that the game was connection issues were present in both teams, and they voted on a replay. So
oh wow!
I get to see that now. Maybe
oh,
if
that's
they're
brilliant.
in, take a few notes and employ some of the tactics for themselves. Players are just getting set up for the next one. I'm not sure where the connection issues have arisen from.
No, I couldn't see any connection issues, but
Kieran did say they wanted the only thing to be changed about this was the servers. But we'll find out how that ends now after a short break.
Cool. Welcome back.
We have a rematch. Gibbo and Kieran versus Roger and Liam.
See if it's a different turnout.
Are we going to get a different result? It was 6-2 last game. I think
Yeah.
was the scoreline to Gibbo and Kieran. And they've agreed on the rematch based on the grounds of connection issues. Made it harder to play. It'd be much more fair if they played with a good connection.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot fairer on both sides. And who knows, might get a different outcome.
Yeah, it's very shows a good display of sportsmanship. To be
Yes,
honest.
yeah. It's a competition, but they want a fair competition, which is good to
It's
hear.
always good to see, good to hear, and it's what we want to promote.
Definitely.
Ideally, especially within members of the armed forces.
Yeah, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it? All of this, we're all here for a good time. Every single one of us are here because we enjoy gaming, and it's a community. And this shows community spirit that they're willing to rematch because there was problems. So it's good.
Sports come together, bring us all together. Common interests. Here we go. Good match.
He poked his head. Then he saw his head.
Yeah, that would have been a prediction there based on the last match.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more communication going to and from each side this time.
Coalition. They got it.
They have no change in the scoreline.
Not so far, no. They might 1-1 it though, constantly throughout.
Yeah, 1-1. I like this monocle sight. I love the monocle sight. Not very restricting.
Gibbo got taken out so quickly then.
Leaving Kieran to fend for himself.
Yeah. He's doing it though.
He is no stranger to being men down.
Rodri's trying to not make too much noise.
Kieran, absolutely. I don't know how he's turned, and that's just an insane prediction.
Yeah. You always check your 6 though, don't you?
Definitely. Dual shotguns being thrown straight into the back pocket.
They're
very nice. Coming out.
Are you any good with a throwing knife?
I can't say I am anymore.
No, I'm not.
In Modern Warfare 3 days, maybe I thought I was. You're on a 5 killing spree in the first 3 rounds.
He's doing really well.
Not well enough though.
No.
As the 6 lads pull one back.
Fight and talk from them. They're saying no, we're not taking it this time. Can they bring it all the way back?
There's definitely going to be some to and fro's in the voice chat in between the 2 rounds.
Oh yeah. They're hanging back. Liam and Rodri are hanging back.
Can't say that Gibbo and Kieran will be as reserved.
No, they're pushing right forward.
To maintain the pressure.
Rodri's gone.
Kieran not quite getting both shots off with the shotgun, but using the Renetti there to finish off the last player.
Well played, very well played.
Very good situational awareness. Making the most of that laser.
I mean, I also find a lot of it's how you have your sensitivity set to as well, to the way you can move.
Definitely.
I haven't quite grasped the right way of doing it yet. So
I think I've got my sensitivity set on 7.
I think I'm at 5 now.
There's a guy who has it on something insane, and ironically his name's Dizzy.
I'm sure it'd make me feel dizzy too.
Allegiance pulling on back. The 6 guys. 6 guys that understand, they're learning, they're constantly learning.
Yeah.
What the engineer guys are able to offer.
They're not taking any chances, are they? They're giving them a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
They're sticking together. Kieran and Gibbo seem to be sticking together.
Yeah, taking tips from the stream, I'm guessing. Not paying off for them though.
No, it's
Roger
not.
Slots here and there. Gibbo gets one back on Liam.
Gibbo and Rodri left battle it out. Oh.
Gibbo's the one that comes out on top. I think I saw that in the kill feed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just poor placement by Rodri there, turning at the wrong moment. Was that a throwing knife on the screen there?
I think it was, yeah.
Bouncing off the wood next to his head. I'd be thankful that one didn't get him.
They seem to be learning to stick together, and I think that's a very strong tactic. Very strong tactic.
Engineers not realising that they've been flanked just quite yet. Rank it. Very, very well played there.
It's a lot closer this time round.
Liam there taking out both the Engineers players.
Even when he was injured as well.
And I think this is a good example, good demonstration of how close it was at the Army trials.
Yes.
Because both these two guys, Kieran and Gibbo, both on the Army team, they're going round for round almost.
Yeah, they are. It's good to see as well. Clear to see that there was connection issues before,
Yeah.
4-4.
Level pegging. This is what we wanted to see. Exciting games, trading rounds, trading shots. It's all coming together.
Very tight indeed. Are you rooting for anyone in particular between these two?
Not between these two.
No?
I'd say whoever wins this 100% deserves it. These Mark IIs with the scopes on are lethal.
It's just Gibbo and Liam.
The ability to switch to that secondary weapon as well.
Oh.
Utilised very well there.
Very.
By the engineer lad.
It's just so quick. You have to be on your toes.
Yeah, these two lads, very fast gameplay. Usually playing cut-off roles in modes such as hardpoint and domination.
Yeah.
So they're always on their feet. Transferring that into this seems to be working for them. Although,
they're using the steps as a hiding place as well. They're
lovely shot there by Gibbo.
Not that there's anywhere to hide on these maps. They're so small.
It'd be interesting to see when there's the. I can't remember what the map is. It's. Yeah, there's. What are we seeing here?
Coalition.
Coalition winning. Engineers taking down the signals, lads. The second time in a row.
Gibbo with the final kill, taking it for the team.
Much more evenly scored through the Engineers team, the AS team, and the Army advancing. Obviously, the Army advancing, but securing another spot in them semi-finals.
It was a very good game, a lot closer. Just what we like to see. They very well matched the two teams together. It was definitely a skill-based one there.
You see how much the teams are learning as well there.
Yeah.
Getting to grips with playing with each other. They're getting to grips with all the different routes on the maps. But
definitely.
No doubt that they're going to be in a different map for the next round.
Yeah. I mean, I think when you play a certain map over and over again, you get so familiar with it, and you learn how to play it. Constantly changing the maps can sometimes throw the players off.
Yeah, brilliant. We'll just cut to a quick break, and then we'll bring the second semi-final game to you now.
See you soon.
Ah, so you like figuring stuff out?
Huh?
Come on. So, reckon you can solve this? You cracked it yet?
Yeah.
Alright, clever clogs. Can you get all this done? Whoa!
Sorry.
Easy. Let's see what else you got. Are you any good at listening? Then get a load of this. Sorry.
¿Qué vas a hacer al respecto? Y ahora...
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Or maybe you're more her. She's bossing it.
Maybe 2 more here. Everyone take their seats.
Okay, you got that down, but maybe you're more protective. Try protecting space.
Possible satellite breakup. Get me to Space Operations Center. Copy.
Or maybe you're more chill. Chill enough to fly that?
Me? Fly that thing? No! This thing!
Everyone's got that one thing they were born to do. Find your force in the RAF.
Okay, and we are back for the second semi-final. Sorry, not semi-final. The second quarter-final round being played, and joined by myself and James Payne.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Looking forward
Excited
to
to see this next game.
I am indeed.
Good, because we've got Shuff and Fluff. Mouthful. That's going to come out wrong a few times. And we've got Exiled Ghost and Exiled Hammy. So I'm thinking both these boys, if I'm not mistaken, are from the Army eSports side of things.
Okay.
But we've got some chemistry going on here. Exiled Ghost and Exiled Hammy. I don't think that's a coincidence that their names.
No, it's not, is it? They've been playing together, and they've got the same match names. They're probably brothers.
Maybe. Well, we've got Hammy's stats here. He's got a kill death ratio of 1.49, and he's most attributed to the sniper, which we've seen quite a few single shot weapons.
We have, and 1.4 is considerably good.
And he's been playing Modern Warfare. He was playing since the first Modern Warfare. He's drifted away to come back now, and we'll see how he gets on in the Gulag.
Gulag Showers, good map.
Very interesting. Both long sights down the middle and the left and the right. Plenty of ample opportunity to mount up, like Shuffers is doing now. Fluff falling victim to Ghost.
Yeah.
And Hammy falling victim. Fluff.
Shuffers there hiding, peeked. Got a tag. Switching roles. One's gone high now.
Interesting. Maybe they're thinking the high ground will help them out. That long line of sights, but it can also equally make them more visible. That's Hammy demonstrates there.
As you said that. As you said, he was definitely more visible.
Shuffers with the quick reactions. Take down Hammy.
It gives you a good angle going up high, but the timing from going from prone to being able to shoot is a bit too long.
Both the engineer boys being picked up through the middle. Fluff being taken out, and no doubt the lad who took him out exposed to where Shuff's position was.
There you go.
Force him, channel him down that right hand side.
Yeah.
Well picked up by the exiled boys.
It's 1-1. It's even so far, I think.
It'd be wonderful to see another close game like the last one.
Definitely.
Pistols and the double pump shotgun. Was it the R9? R9?
He's got not much health. He'll be looking to sit back.
Exiled Ghost with even less though. Hammy taking half of his. Managing to get the kill off on Shuffers. He hasn't seen Fluff. Fluff's going to get some incoming ordnance.
Throwing everything down the middle, both teams.
Very equipment
there.
happy. He doesn't.
Oh.
I think Fluff's heard him. Fluff's got slightly less health.
Oh no!
Especially position, missing the shots.
How's that happened?
Fluff has fluffed it. Even the Exile voice to sweep up this round.
Oh no, he ran right past me, he didn't see it.
That may be one of the less fortunate times that Fluff has had.
Yeah, he was set up so well in that spot.
Yeah, with one of the Exile lads just too quick for him.
The jump there as well helped with the movement speed.
Definitely.
I think what you talked about earlier with the scuff controllers, maybe the XL boys are running that loadout.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They're pretty dedicated. Hammy left on half health to try and pick up, well, an eighth of his health left to pick up the round for them. Really impressed with the utilisation of all these equipment. Hammy pulling it off. First kill.
Nearly the double kill. Oh no.
All in at the last hurdle. 2-2, reaches the scoreline. Perfect time for Hammy to switch there to the R9.
Definitely. He heard the footsteps.
Footsteps are a big factor. P90. being the primary weapon. Molotovs in the arsenal as well.
Both teams sitting back, looking down their scopes, hoping the
Planted
other
to the
would
floor.
move. Ghost getting flashed, and the other team getting a nice, easy switch.
Switching his fire onto his own teammate there.
Ooh.
Molotovs are coming out.
Of the Molotovs in the middle there.
Been tagged. And he's been more than tagged there as the Exile boys sweep up this last round.
You see they're aiming for the knees.
These are always a weak spot in a man.
They are, indeed. You've only got 2 of them.
Unfortunately.
But
Fluff was aiming at his knees, but Hammy must have been going for the torso. So he managed to get the damage off quicker. Easy round there.
Yeah, knees, you've only got 2 of them, but they don't work very well alone.
No.
But the Molotovs in the middle, that's quite scary. You're not able to switch very easily. You've got the Molotovs there.
Molotovs can be used very efficiently and effectively to channel the opponents. If they are hellbent on rushing you, Molotov the left and right sides, they've got to come through that middle. Carry on pushing.
Because the Molotovs stay alight for quite a while, so.
They do, and they deal a considerable amount of damage.
Considerable. I've been flamed alive a lot of times.
In the game, I hope. I mean, just exposed himself a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So Ghost taking downfall. Hammy
trying to pick up both. Nearly worked.
He nearly had it. He took one out, but there was a shuffle there at the end.
I can't help but think if he'd stayed behind the showers a little bit more and just got the peak, he might have got the kill.
Maybe. Hopefully we'll get through enough rounds to see that happen again.
It's a very tight game between the 2 army teams.
100%.
Exile just coming on top.
I mean, you've seen in the last match how closely matched the army team are compared to how they match up with the different forces. We've seen the 2 maritime teams that went up against each other earlier. And it was a clear victor.
It was surprising. Before I turned into a commentator, I was partnered up with Jamin Joe, and it was sad to see him lose the 2v2.
Well, on the old heartstrings there. That's another choice. Not a choice, a chance, sorry.
He does.
In that lower bracket. You can lose your first game and end up in the finals. That's the beauty of having a second lower bracket.
Definitely. Having the second chance is definitely...
Oh, you said about the snipers before. Will this be where the exiled lads come into their own?
Oh,
yes, it is. An immense victory for the exiled guys.
To take the win, both kills. That was a nice...
I'm lost for words.
Kill cam to finish
absolutely beautiful
game.
And funnily enough, it was Hammy that said he was more favourable with the sniper. Ghost preferring the SMGs. Proving that he's versatile and a really good player. Good game sense. And,
a double kill cam to end the game.
Only seen 2 of them so far.
Yeah, looked very good, very impressive.
I'm sure he'll be clipping that one for his own channels.
Definitely with us commentating on it. It was a very good kill cam.
It was beautiful.
But a good game between both teams.
Indeed it was. I think that's bring us to the next break. We'll see you after that one for the next semi-final game.
Thank you very much for having me.
No worries. Welcome back.
Hello.
Got Dan back with us for the third game in the quarterfinals.
It's nice to be back.
Yeah, especially after that last match. Beautiful
Yeah,
final
that
kill.
I was on the edge of my seat there. That final kill was something special.
I was literally bouncing up and down in my chair. We've got Ion Noon and Oz from the first round against Arden S and Bobby S. Now, Ion Noon and Oz, I believe, are from the RAF.
Okay.
Yeah, and so is Arden and Bobby. Just found out.
Oh, okay. Another. Well, who will go through? I wonder.
I don't know. We've got Arden and Oz both favouring the MP5. I'm assuming that's transferable skills over to the SMGs. And both with a promising KD ratio of above 1.15. And
Solid.
a positive win-loss as well, so extra competitive.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be a lot of interforce matches.
Yeah.
It's good to
So
see.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah.
We're jumping into that now.
Looks like we're going in. Yeah. Oh, change your map again.
I always forget the name of this map, but I absolutely detest it. There's so much. There's so much foliage to look through, and occasionally we'll see the odd name tag pop up.
Looks like we got snipers as well, so
it'd be
this will
interesting.
be interesting.
Already, Oz falling down to Samurai.
Oz gets tagged straight away. Oh, there's some quick scope. He is stuck between a hard place here, but he gets a kill.
Samurai.
Molotov's out.
Sorry, Arden's going by the name of Samurai.
Now, was that a quick scope?
If it is, it's a very good one. Oh, that couldn't be quicker if he tried.
I know, that was rapid.
Let's see that.
Clint Eastwood would be proud.
Fastest hand.
Fastest hand in the Cold West. Spots him.
I'm going to be using all these spots. I'm going to be watching this stream back, and I'm going to be using every single spot. I'm going to start playing this game mode.
They seem to know where to hit. Oh, he just had the high ground there, and he had the vision.
He did. He had a clean sweep on both of the players there. Samurai did. So agile with such a heavy weapon.
I know. Yeah, he's got good response times.
We got here the striker, I believe.
Yeah.
Combat foregrip. To help with the recoil.
So it should be Oz favouring these SMGs.
Should be. Hopefully we see Oz get some kills down.
So very reserved at the minute. Seems to be trying to push up, but
not as easy to push as it was with the sniper.
Oz planted in the grass. Seems to get Samurai unaware.
1-for-1 now.
Fortunately,
victim.
Oof. Very good first kill from Oz there. Knew exactly where to hide. Right in the long grass. Caught him unaware. But it just wasn't fast enough.
The better.
Just wasn't fast enough for Bobby.
Maybe this will change in this next round here. Fourth round. Will Oz and Nooney get a point on?
Let's not make this a clean sweep.
Got to have a little bit of competition in there. No doubt, yeah. Boys in the chat between the rounds going to be having a go at each other.
Oh yeah. Seems to be similar plays from both teams at the same at this point though. There's not very much.
Who's the play together?
Yeah, well, it seems to be no mix-up of strategies.
No. I'd like to see a bit of variance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose this catches one unaware. Walk straight past.
It'll have been called out now. Yeah, there we go.
Unfortunate.
Grabbing up the fourth. And now Nooney and Oz will be having a word with each other to put this game on their head.
Let's see a clutch here from them. It'd be amazing.
It'd be wonderful to see. Another submachine gun, PP Bison. The infamous cylindrical magazine.
Yeah.
We're all blessed with on the Warfare 3 game. I can remember the nickname we used to use for it, but that be reserved in memories.
Oh yeah, let's not say that on stream.
Nearly getting the kill there though. Headshot on the Samurai.
Amazing.
Isn't it on one-on-one? That Nooney? He's got it back.
Nooney, first of many. He's got it. He's on the winning streak.
Maybe he's getting a flow on. Getting his stride on. Gonna claw these rounds back.
seemed a bit more aggressive in that last game. Maybe that's to his advantage.
Paid off for him, didn't it? Good utilisation of the Semtex there. No avail though. Or I was just picking the wrong time there.
Yeah, Oz seems to favour the prone position in this map a lot. Doesn't seem to work out for him.
No, I believe that the more agile you are, the more ready you are to.
Oh, absolutely.
To the left, to the right.
Oh, Bobby getting some tags there. Long range kill there.
Yeah, picking up the 5th round that I need. Just one step away.
One
from
to go.
win.
Match point. There's no bias here, but I do love an underdog. So.
We do. Bobby.
Oh, Oz getting the first kill there.
Sat in Oz's old place, maybe.
Maybe he's been thinking that's a good idea. Oh!
Well, he's just pulling the band back.
Clawing it back.
Like to see.
Clawing it back. Maybe this is the 5-5, we'll see.
We want it. The round comes down, they'll no doubt be discussing which way they're going to be running. They split off at the start.
Oh, absolutely.
Both teams there.
Oz caught unaware there, looking at the wrong direction.
And one with Bobby with low health.
Nooney circling.
Nooney has half health as well, I think. Unless that's just a shadow on the character.
Very cautious from both teams here. Oh,
One
Nooney.
shot.
Nice shot. Sees him straight away.
One shot is all he needs. Beautiful. Good accuracy there.
And they seem to be switching up their playstyles now, which is nice to see.
Yeah, especially with these one life rounds, like the one life game modes. It alters the way you play so dramatically.
Bobby coming up against both of the Allegiance teams there. Molotovs being thrown.
Crawling around in the fire, but that doesn't put him off getting the kill on Oz.
Ozzy gets killed. Unlucky there. Unlucky.
That's the 6th round that falls to the feet of Samurai. Unfortunately, Nooney and Oz.
It's a very good pistol play there. Very good pistol play.
Yeah, extremely. We saw abundance pistons in that one. Interesting to see, because obviously everyone talks about what main assault rifle, SE, sniper class. Everyone talks about what they use.
Yeah, no one really talks sidearms.
No. Gotta say I'm partial to an M19 myself.
Oh, spicy.
How about you?
Me? I'm more of a Deagle. Deagle man myself.
Yeah. You gotta be accurate.
Yeah, well, it's all or nothing with that thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if you get some big clips, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Not that I ever do. Not that I ever do. That's why I'm casting the game and not playing.
Right. Are we saying... Do you think we have enough evidence so far to support who we think we're going to win this entire...
Ooh, as in the pair or the...
As in the pair.
The pair. I'm going to go with Kieran and Gibbo here, just after seeing them play. They dominated it, absolutely, completely dominated it, and they were switching their plays up as well. When they lost the game, they switched their playstyle completely.
Yeah, very, very adaptable to the changing environment.
And you can actually see them listening for footsteps as well. I know you said it was key last time, but they were really, really listening for them.
Down to me being affiliated with them, as being an engineer myself, I know for a fact they've tweaked their audio settings recently, and they've just opened up a whole new world to the sound of the footsteps.
What about yourself? Who do you think's gonna top this?
It's a tough one. I can't say at the moment. I really can't. It'd be nice to see an army victory.
Oh, absolutely.
Just from
just from
for the boys. But I couldn't put my finger on it at the moment.
Maritime have been very surprising. Very surprising for a new team.
We've seen brilliant players from both the RF and Maritime eSports. And yeah.
That's not to say, not mention the RAF. The RAF have been very solid, but understandably, because they've been very well established.
Yep. I totally agree. With that, we'll skip to the break for the next round.
It's nice to have me on. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Nice to have me on.
No worries. See you again.
And see you later.
We are part of a unique regiment.
We're always prepared.
We train hard to do a special role. But we might not be who you think we are.
We are the force that protects the force.
We are the RF regiment.
But don't get us wrong.
We've all got something we're good at.
And you might have some of the skills we need.
Maybe you can see things that others can't.
And if you don't mind working late or standing around,
Maybe you've got what it takes to be an RAF regiment gunner.
Find your force in the RAF.
Welcome back. Yeah. It's Alex and it's stipulated safe.
Alex is stipulated safe against Slinky Cheese Dog and David BR. I think we've got audio back now.
That's brilliant.
So you've got the insight for the away team, Alex and stipulated.
Yeah, Jake's
they are the RAF.
Jake's smooth. He's very smooth. He's very sneaky.
Jake being stipulated.
Stipulated.
Alex.
Sorry. Yes. Apologies. Sorry.
That's
Apologies,
fine.
everybody. Yeah. Stipulated. He is. He's quick. He's smooth, and he's sneaky. And Alex is just as strong. Just as strong. I had the privilege of playing with stipulated a few times, and gave me a run for my money. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, so if you give these other guys a run for their money, we're coming to the most boxiest map I think I've ever seen. That was a quick round.
That was a quick round.
We'll go over what happened there.
He went in for the nosebreaker after he already shot him.
And he takes out Alex as well.
That was very quick.
That'll prompt them to up their game.
This is not a map to stick together.
No, especially with them pillars.
Yeah.
There's so much concealed cover you don't realise is there. And gotta say, grenades make a huge difference.
I mean,
I've seen that.
Alex and Jake they're moving away, but just not quick enough.
And the connection with the pellets from the shotgun, they're not being exactly what they needed.
The range, there's not a big range, is there?
No, definitely not. Well, speaking of range, bringing out the Kar 98 sniper rifle, or marksman rifle, sorry.
Single shot as well. Having to wait for that reload, and you just don't have the time for the reload.
2 rounds left in this magazine, but he doesn't need them.
No.
Yeah, the RAF side more comfortable with the scoped single fire rifles.
Yeah, definitely. It is a strong point for the RAF. It's their snipers.
Key point, of course, when using them is aiming for the upper torso and head, get the one-shot kills. We've seen there.
It takes skill though.
Given an opportunity.
Yeah, to go into obviously aim.
Oh, no scope there, David Brown. And a quick at the end.
Oh wow.
That was not pretty, but he got the job done.
Alex tried to jump out the way there as well. Just wasn't quick enough.
Fortunately not him.
So
3-1 at the start of the 5th round. Slinkachista taken to the floor.
They're just going to wait and hide. Oh no, he's gone for the move now.
I can't help but notice safe with the clan tag there, or regiment tag. See if we can see it in the next round.
5 + 4 = 8.
Maybe he needs to reevaluate that one.
Have a few maths lessons, potentially.
Maybe. But he doesn't need lessons in getting them kills down.
No, he doesn't. He is a strong player. But so is Slinky and David. They're,
fairly evenly matched.
The RAF are bringing it back. They're closing that. They're closing the gap.
Very well played. 3-3. Another 6 games.
They're getting into the swing of it now, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
The matches I've watched this evening, they're very much slow to start, and you think there's going to be a clear winner, but then all of a sudden it'll flip.
Yeah. And that was quick.
Yeah.
Provides
couldn't even commentate on that gameplay.
Onto the head, and then from there it was all doomed as he went to the floor. So definitely.
Who would you say was stronger, Slinky or David? Or do you think they're equal?
I think Slinky's more reserved.
Yeah.
Which paid off for him there.
It did, yeah, very much so.
David's taking his time working around that middle centrepiece.
Jake's holding back. He's making them come to him.
Yeah.
Which will work in his favour if he can pull it off.
Why don't they don't try and pincer? They're bunching up. Maybe they're waiting for the overtime. Overtime strat with 2v1 would be ideal.
It would.
I don't let it get to that.
Maybe we'll get our 5-5 in this one.
Maybe.
Jake held them off for quite a while there, actually. He was
did a good
making
job
them
keeping
move.
composed.
Yeah.
Pistols. I think everyone gets a bit cocky with pistols.
I think they do. But there's just no range on them.
You can be so mobile.
Yeah, they make you move
agile.
a lot quicker, don't they?
Yeah.
So you're lighter in weight.
100%. That's a brilliant throw from the Semtex. With the Semtex there.
Are you any good with the Semtex?
Usually I'll try and throw it for a small gap and then stick it to the roof and then end up getting myself.
I always get my teammates.
Fortunately, there's no chance of that happening in a
Alex and
gunfight.
Slinky. And look at that. The RAF win.
Brought it back at the start. It was 3-0, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. They
a double kill to finish. Third one of the night.
Alex liked that pistol.
Yeah. Alex being a huge damage dealer.
Alex took the most kills there with 9.
Almost 1,000 points of damage.
It was a good match.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to see? Obviously, it took the RF a bit of time to get into the swing of things. Is that down to the map, or is it down to them, the way they normally play, and who they've come to get up against now?
It is, most of their matches, it takes them a round or two to get into the flow of things. Sometimes it makes the other team big themselves up a little bit, thinking they're going to get something.
Yeah.
And then the RAF come in and they sweep it from underneath their feet. So
one of the best matches we've had yet.
Yeah. It's a good tactic to have, though.
Yeah.
It's a false sense of hope, isn't it?
RAF moving into the semi-finals.
That's awesome. Well deserved. They've worked hard. So.
Well, we'll get to the semi-finals shortly. But in the meantime, if you was lining up, ready to go into the semi-finals now, what would you be telling your teammate?
Talk, communicate, have a plan before you go into the match of where you're going to go. Have each other's back. What about you?
Definitely communicate. That's a big one. Also have a plan. Have a backup plan. And have a backup plan for your backup plan. Be prepared to get thwarted in the first couple of rounds.
You never know what weapon you're going to get, do you?
Exactly.
Until you're in that match. You know, it's just playing to each other's strengths. If you know that one of you's better with the sniper, but the other one's better with the pistol, then push that person who's better with that weapon first. You know,
100%.
Get them to get them kills in that round. You know, whilst having your backup and your backup and your backup.
Your backup. Anyway, thank you for helping with this game here. I'm sure you're happy with the result, and we'll skip into break now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We are part of a unique regiment.
We're always prepared.
We train hard to do a special role.
But we might not be who you think we are.
We are the force that protects the force.
We are the RF regiment.
But don't get us wrong.
We've all got something we're good at.
And you might have some of the skills we need.
Maybe you can see things that others can't.
And if you don't mind working late or standing around,
Maybe you've got what it takes to be an RAF regiment gunner.
Find your force in the RAF.
lost in the heart of a storm of my own loneliness. Everything's done, but there's still so much to do. So much, so much.
Hello guys, welcome back. We're up to the semi-finals now of this Armed Forces 2v2 Championship. I'm joined again by Payne.
Hi there. And I'm commentating on the Exiled Brothers again.
Yeah,
which I look forward to
turn of
seeing
events.
what they do.
As the sun sets over the UK, we've got Givo and Kieran against Ghost and Hammy.
Hammy,
yeah. Ruby and Hamwright. The Exiled Brothers, as we know them. Who do we think is going to come out on top?
So I think after Ghost's final kill cam in the last game that I commentated, puts them in this game in going into a very good flow. Especially as he said he was better with the submachine guns, but then gets a double kill with a sniper, which was Hammy's favourite weapon. They've got to be vibing right now.
Yeah, they got the versatility needed. But the thing I was going to add on to that is Givo and Kieran haven't come face to face with anyone with a sniper rifle yet, so it'd be fun to see if they get any of them this round. And
especially on this map,
classic shipment map. That is amazing. I didn't think we were going to see it today, but they've brought out the big maps for the semi-finals. I see both teams taking it cautious.
Very cautious. I think getting the high ground in one of the containers with a sniper would be quite lethal.
Yeah, I can second that. Hero absolutely stuck to that forklift. We can see Hammond moving around to the dustbin.
And they've both tagged each other.
Side. Exile coming off a little bit worse though. They're going to be under the cover of that smoke, or is it just a decoy?
There's another hit marker.
Kieran with a throwing knife kill on Exile. Ghost.
And he's now sandwiched.
That is brilliant first round. Slow at the start, and then all guns blazing at the end, or all knives blazing at the start of it. Really, really impressive that throwing knife. I didn't think he was going to get that.
Yeah, it was pretty good to see, utilising the tacticals.
Yeah.
Again, stuck to that forklift.
By taking the high ground, as you mentioned earlier, very big advantage. Often I forget to look up there. Don't know if you do the same, but
yeah, it's kind of most maps are kind of 2D. Maybe apart from Shipment, which is got 3 levels.
Yeah,
right. Not Shipment. Sorry, can't remember.
Sorry, go on. The throwing knife's going out again by Kieran. Kieran is going to be awfully sad if he doesn't get a throwing knife in the next one. 2-0 to Gibbo and Kieran.
With a tactical capture the flag. The throwing knife is quite effective when you've only got pistols, because of the insta kill.
Yeah, the high damage rate. One hit kill, even if it's in the toenails.
Let her know in the kneecaps.
You and your kneecap.
Mate, they're an integral part to you.
Plus, maybe. I'm not sure about the COD characters though. I feel like they could crawl through. I mean, Alex, the operator in the game, he's already got a prosthetic on.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, if you have the right modifications to your body, you can kind of achieve anything. Like the Army eSports team are doing now. I know they're both Army eSports, but the 2 Exiled Brothers are definitely getting exiled in this game.
Definitely. Well, they're sticking together and they got one back on Givo.
It would be great to see a flip.
It would. We'd love one of them. It was 3-0 down in the last game to the Army
Maritime
team.
eSports, yeah. It was quite hard to watch. My own fellow teammates.
A double kill.
Very nicely lined up.
Yeah, happy days. here and there. Well, these are sort of classed as a long-range weapon. So we'll see if the Exiled lads can get this back. Win a round in their favour.
They haven't got much more opportunity to do it, so they've got to be focusing right now.
I'd like to say their heads are up and they're in good spirit. There's a high possibility that they're looking at the floor.
I think that's one of the most important things when you're playing 2v2s with just 6 rounds. Ensuring that the last game doesn't affect your new round.
Yeah, and don't get above yourself before you've even started the match.
Unfortunately, it looks like maybe they've lost communication between each other. One of them's angry and the other one's not able to get a word in edgeways. I don't know.
Well, maybe the Kieran Gibbo combination is just too much for them.
But
either way, we'd like to see him come back with a few rounds.
Yeah, let's get at least one on the.
Hammy falling first though, making it look a little bit less likely. And Ghost getting pincered for a 6-0 clean sweep.
That's the Exiled brothers exiled out of this game here for a 6-0, very clean.
7 kills there for Kieran.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, considering there was only 6 rounds, maximum possibility of 12 kills, and they want to capture the flag at one of the rounds.
They did, yeah. I think there was only 1 kill in that game, in that round. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the throw knife from Kieran himself. Therefore, we have our first final contender.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Gibbo and Kieran through to the finals, it seems.
Yeah, well, it was only going to be one army team from that game going forward.
Yeah.
And Gibbo and Kieran took it.
Anything you'd like to send from Exiled brothers?
Very well done in the previous game. It's a shame that you maybe it was the map, shipment and the gulag showers are very different. But
yeah, 100%.
They have it. They have the ability. So
they did.
It'll be good to see them in future games.
We'll cut to a quick break now. Thank you for joining me for this game. Good.
Thank you for having me.
No worries.
Have a good rest of the tournament.
It's not really known that the military have cabin crew.
The sector today is Bryce Norton to Kingston.
And the travelling opportunities are amazing.
My friends always get confused. That we know to do Vegas, Bermuda, Canada,
Washington, China,
Nairobi,
Jamaica,
Greece,
Kenya, Morocco, Afghan, Cyprus.
Every day's different, really.
Our passengers are always different.
Generally, you always deal with troop movements, so soldiers going out on exercise, operations.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
We're all one big family as well.
It's like a family.
We're just closing up and that will be good to go very shortly.
Boarding complete. People are amazing who you meet, who you work with.
Pass the life jacket over your head. Pass the longer strap behind your body and connect the buckles together. Tighten the waistband to fit. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft. When you are outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket.
The cabin crew will shortly be serving you with a hot meal.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Every day's a different day.
You get paid a bit more than you would in civilian street.
You have to be up for the travelling aspect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, where the local time is 15:30.
Downtime is very, very sociable. Not just the cabin crew package, it's the Royal Air Force package as well.
Hi guys, welcome back. The last semi-final of the night. It's going to be a good one. We've got two RAF duos facing it off together for the spot in the grand final.
Yes. Just like the last game, we had Army versus Army, but this time we have RAF versus RAF.
Indeed we do. And it's a promising lineup as well. We've got Arden and Bobby against Alex and Stipulate Safe. Now, based on the games that we witnessed 2 matches ago, Stipulate Safe, quite a reserved player, and Alex known for bounding forward. Do you reckon his tactic will send him into the final?
So I think that really depends which map. I know some maps definitely favour the going together as a team, whereas another map will work to their favour. So I look forward to seeing what comes.
I think we've got a map that we're looking for is King, the one that's coming up.
I see.
Believe that's the one with the two underpasses in a warehouse. So we might get a little bit of flanking going on.
I didn't know King was in the CDL, so...
Well, neither did I. Actually, I think we're abiding by the CDL rules at the moment.
Okay.
It's yeah, we haven't got friendly fire, we've got mounting is allowed. Allowed to mount up. And yeah, interesting to see.
Be interesting to see.
Based on teams that we have, we've got Arden, lost an MP5, lost a submachine gun. We've got Bobby, just get his, Stipulate Safe, also favourite weapon MP5. Seen a pattern, but
yeah,
I've been told by an anonymous source that they're both very versatile players and can use long-range weapons just as well as short range. And they proved it with the pistols in the last quarter-final round they made through on.
Well, I think, to the best of my recollection, King's quite a big map, especially for a 2v2, so the use of not an MP5 is probably going to be favourable in this situation.
And not MP5 it is. Sniper rifles coming out and Stipulate Safe right off the bat, getting a shot on the Samurai. Bobby returning to Alex. And it's left down to a 1v1 already.
You were right with the two underpasses, and you've got the longer sights on this map than you do on others.
Oh, Claymores being the choice. The game's brought out with the...
He's utilised that well. Well,
yeah, covering his six.
Fall for the trap.
There. Bobby's going to go out. Bobby's going to go for it.
The switch.
First shot. The turn on.
Wow.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's see this. He must have his sensitivity up quite high. I didn't quite see the turn.
We didn't see the turn.
So much agility.
Yeah, he put the first 3 bullets into his upper body.
Might get a chance to again. Bobby this time with the first blood on Alex. Stipulate Safe retaliating, but being caught off guard and out of cover.
That's quite a quick round.
That was very well rushed. I think with the snipers, it's either a case of you ditch the sniper and you sprint down the middle with a pistol, as he did there, or you hang back and use your cover to your advantage.
Yeah, I think
they're different ideas.
Yeah, definitely. Stipulated safe wasn't ready to defend from the higher position as he had just had his crosshairs on the other member in the far back. Spraying and praying and turned on him.
Really good.
Oh.
That's another mechanic that's been implemented in this game. You can now deploy your tacticals at the same time as you're firing from the hip. Obviously reducing the accuracy, but one of the shots landed, so it did him a favour.
It did do him a favour.
Stipulated safe, hanging on for dear life. We haven't seen much utilisation of the ISO containers down the side.
No, until just then.
Yeah, but if done
maybe that's why.
The flank is always a weakness. Doesn't matter where you are, unless you're sitting back in that spawn, you've been flanked, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It is, especially in 2v2s where say if you're a man down, straight away you can get flanked quite easily.
This is something I never wanted to see happen ever.
The akimbo.
The akimbos. 375s. I'm just grateful I don't have snake shot on at the moment. I'd have lost myself.
Yeah.
I'd be angry right now if that was me and I've got switch with them weapons.
Yeah. Not the best choice, especially as they don't have a second gun because they're just a pistol.
Yeah, and now
they've both gone out the middle and they're not ready. Here we are on Molotov.
Very good with the Molotov. No avail. Both got the Elysian on low health. It doesn't matter for them.
2-1 situations there was King on this King map.
Yeah, came out on top. Stipulated, still not realised that 5 plus 4 doesn't equal 8. It doesn't matter if he keeps getting these kills.
Oh no.
2 1-on-1s happening either side of this post. Alex falls victim. And
he just missed his first shot and then was on the back foot after that there.
Often when you miss your first shot, you go into a panic mode, you start spraying and praying, jumping up and down, hitting the deck as fast as you can.
Yeah, you need to hit that first shot because that's the one where
quite often the panicking can be predictable.
If you catch them off guard, that first shot is critical. Pistol is here and
probably very accurate.
Stipulated getting all the damage. All of the tacticals, explosions everywhere, and a headshot.
Brilliant shot there. No way Alex could have recovered from that one. Stipulated, remaining quiet in the containers, listening for the footsteps. He can hear them.
He's getting sandwiched.
But he's been pincered there. Very well played by Coalition.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is a really close game. Sort of glossed over there, but they're going for round.
They are.
I'm expecting a fast kill off the bat. Hit markers have gone down.
They've both gone high. Stipulated hasn't taken any damage yet. Alex D is now down.
That's been utilised and sticking together.
Oh.
Good accuracy there by Coalition.
Yep.
Samurai. Just quickly adjusting and using the Hessian Saxon's advantage.
Yep, and then dodging the bullets by crouching to prone. Nicely done.
This could be the last round if Alex and Stipulate safe do not let out the bag. But it's down. And Samurai's been tagged.
Yes. It's going to be pretty magical right here.
We have seen 2-on-1s go the wrong way, go in the favour of the one.
Yes, we do love. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's not a way you want it to end.
Is it? Oh, that's caught off guard mid jump. That's the problem with jumping, though. You can't change your direction whilst you're up there. Very well played. Very well played by the boys there.
So there you go. Who would have guessed it? The RAF are going through to the finals.
It's Army RAF final, it seems, in the upper bracket. And I believe that's all the games that we have today.
Thank you very much for having me. It was very enjoyable.
Oh, my pleasure. And same goes for all the other casters. But we can't just gloss over the fact that we've had some brilliant teams who have dropped down into the lower bracket. We're going to see again tomorrow. It's going to crew for some really good matches.
It is indeed. A lot of teams in the 2v2 situation, it's very cutthroat, and if you're having an off day, you know, you haven't got much chance to bring it back.
You never know.
So,
maybe Gibbo and Kieran will fluff it up on the next day. Maybe their hands will be awake in the morning from sweating out tonight.
yeah, so I think having the 24 hours to recover and maybe do some last minute training as a team could help. Maybe watching the stream whilst they weren't in the match, they learnt some things from one of the other Forces teams. So it'll be good to see maybe the Maritime eSports get into some of the upper games.
Yeah, well, from both behind the scenes and me and all the rest of the casters, we look forward to hosting you again tomorrow for the lower brackets and the grand finals. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
It's not really known that the military have cabin crew.
The sector today is Bryce Norton to Kingston.
And the travelling opportunities are amazing.
My friends always get confused. Tell that we're A to do Vegas, Bermuda, Canada,
Washington, China,
Nairobi,
Jamaica,
Greece,
Kenya, Morocco, Afghan, Cyprus.
Every day's different, really.
Our passengers are always different.
Generally, you always deal with troop movements, so soldiers going out on exercise, operations.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
we're all one big family as well.
It's like a family.
We're just closing up and that will be good to go very shortly.
Boarding complete.
People are amazing who you meet, who you work with.
Pass the life jacket over your head. Pass the longer strap behind your body and connect the buckles together. Tighten the waistband to fit. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft. When you are outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket.
The cabin crew will shortly be serving you with a hot meal.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Every day's a different day.
You get paid a bit more than you would in Civilian Street.
You have to be up for the travelling aspect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston, Jamaica, where the local time is 15:30.
Downtime is very, very sociable. Not just the cabin crew package, it's the Royal Air Force package as well.